Well, everyone, as it turns out, there are no photographs allowed inside Nidarosdomen, so I can't do my fake ghost show after all. But I think that's probably just as well. It's a little bit on the disrespectful side. Walking around some big pillars now. I just passed what looks like the organ. There were many, many buttons to push, and I did not push them. A little pulpit, which I believe, oh, actually it's like a big bowl with ornate carvings on it, and it appears to be full of water. I think this is holy water. It's a big bowl with carved filigree and images of the saints. The lights just brightened when I got closer to it. That was weird. I wonder if they'll lower when I walk away from it. I don't know. I'm at the main altar now, and there is some velvet rope here that we won't go across, but there's a big open space with little kneeling things made of leather, and an altar with very intricately stone carved white stone on gray stone for contrast. Pictures of the saints and the Holy Father. To the left of the main altar there's a little thing. It's a smaller room in here. It's a chapel. Ooh, I don't want to walk on that. That has writing on it. The main altar is encircled by a big stone thing. It's lots of pillars put together that make almost a wall, and it goes all the way around the main altar, but you can go behind it, to the side of it. Behind it there's a wooden pulpit with paintings of King Olav, who's holding an orb that has a little cross on top of it and a poleaxe, because he was like that. Pictures of him fighting the Vikings, riding on horses, and even a picture of him being laid into his grave and prayed over. It's a little chilly in here, and sort of has that sense of awe and magic about it. On the right side of the altar is a small statue of Christ with a table and a rather ornate wooden chair with pretty symmetrical, leafy, crossy patterns embroidered into it. And some beautiful stonework. And there's a little room, a very little room, with a well inside of it. And people have thrown money down into the well and into the room. They've written little cards. Maybe they're little prayers. This is the coolest part of the church right here. There's a woman in robes, some sort of church figure, who's telling stories about King Olav at the front in Norwegian. The ceiling is beige with crisscrossed patterns of what looks like rusted metal, but I'm not sure. Holding it up in arches, and there's a massive central opening with arches on all four sides that goes all the way up. I think this is the bottom of the bell tower. And you can see the pipe organ from here. It's wood frame with gold filigree and silvery pipes going through the whole thing. It's It's really cool looking. Little hints of blue and red and yellow painted on the wood. It's a shame I couldn't take any pictures, but it was definitely worth coming in here. It is sort of awe-inspiring. The stained glass windows. Oh, good God, that's a big pipe organ. That's another pipe organ, and it's huge and silver and obviously newer, and it's gargantuan and intricate. Some of those pipes have to be as thick as a chimney. That's just wild. Definitely worth the trip. Okay, this is an elg pie. It's a moose pie, and we're going to eat moose pie. I'm gonna cut in here. I'll make a primary incision. Ooh, the edges are like a chicken pot pie crust. It's kind of soft and fluffy and doughy, but it's also a little crunchy. And then the inside is all cheesy, and it's packed with little vegetables, but the cheese is kind of overpowering that whole thing. It's almost like quiche. Let's try the elg. The elg is sweet and a little bit smoky. It's not at all like beef. It's not at all like venison. It's almost a little porky. Like ham, kind of. Not quite. I don't know. I'm having trouble with this elk here. It's not like anything. It's like elk. It's terrific. Really sweet, kind of smoky. Little titabar on top, in case you like berries. Nom nom. Delicious. And then right here we've got some carrots and some turnips. Sweet, tangy, a little bit of vinegar. Seems to be a big thing over here is these carrots and turnips kind of sliced together. Have some salad. Little peppers and tomatoes. Not surprisingly, it tastes like salad. Yeah, I'm not going to bore you with the vegetables here. This is just, it's all about the elk pie. It's all about the elk pie. That's so good. Like moose quiche. So, come on over to Norway. Have yourself some moose. It's good for you. How cool would it have been for me to bumble around in the cathedral and be like, are there any spirits here? And then whenever anything made a noise, go like, oh, and run away.